Coach, we're playing Senegal, big match coming up. First of all, how has training been for Banyana Banyana?
I think training went really well. We worked on certain things that we need to improve on, and we obviously have another session tomorrow, which is the last session before the game. And so far, so good. We had a really good session tonight.
And Coach, we're playing Senegal, very big side. I mean, for the mere fact that they are in the quarterfinals, it means there's something to show.
Look, they came out of a very difficult group, and it shows the quality that they have, the games they played in, except for the DR Congo match where they won 4-0. The other games were very tight, at one goal in it, so they do have real quality. We played them last year, June, but they've improved so much. If you look at where they're at now, so we really have to be on top of our game. It's going to be those small margins, settling down well, and then, taking the game. But, quarterfinals and knockout games are never easy. So we really have to make sure, that we are in charge. We have to make sure that everything we do it at the best that we can. And we have to make sure that when we get a chance, that we put it away. But also keeping a clean sheet will be of utmost importance.
You've just mentioned that we played them before in a friendly. Will that affect the approach rather from the players? Because we played to draw and then we beat them in the other match?
No, definitely not. We saw the analysis. It's not a completely new team, but it's a lot of players that we played against. But you can see how they've improved from the last time we played them. And it was really key that we showed the analysis to the players of what their strengths and weaknesses are, because it's really key, to show how they've improved from the last time we played them, because our squad is slightly different. Their squad has a few changes as well. But I've always said before that playing a team before, it doesn't mean anything. Those results are in the past, This is a competition, and they're not in the quarterfinal by fluke. They're there because they deserve to be there, and we have to take, really be on top of our game to make sure that we get the result.
And Coach, the team Banyana Banyana is playing their first match the same venue. Does that give you the advantage? Because we know that Senegal has to travel from Rabat to come and play this side.
It's always an advantage not to move, and it was key not to move because, not just we've gotten used to the city, we've gotten used to the weather, the stadium field we've gotten used to, the crowd we've gotten used to as well. So it was key that we stay here. I know after this, whatever happens, you then move, but it was key that we didn't continue moving because the semi-finals teams move, the finals teams move, but it was key that we stayed here and stayed top of the group to make sure that there's not any disruption in moving.
And lastly, Coach, you're here this phase in 2022. The nerves picking up. Do you recall what happened in 2022 that we will use to proceed in the quarterfinals?
I don't think it's nerves. I think it's anxiousness. We know what we're capable of. But we also know what the opponents are capable of. So we really have to make sure, that we start well. I think we have to make sure that we start well, like we did against Mali. Starting well really helped us and didn't put us on the back foot. And then we got the second, and that put us in control. And I think we need a similar start, to take control, because we're playing against an opponent that showed they never give up, an opponent that will run the full 90 minutes. So we may have to make sure that, we take control of the game. So it's a little bit more anxiousness than anything else. But I have true trust and believe in the group. The coaching staff have worked really well. Coach T had worked really well. The goalkeeper coach, the conditioning coach, the analyst was top with his analysis. So we've given as much information as we can. 1 day to go before we play, and I think the players are really up for it.
Coach, millions of fans back in South Africa will be rooting and watching Banyana Banyana. Your message to them?
I just want to say, we play for you. We make sure that when we step onto that field, that we don't just step onto the field for ourselves, but for the many people that are back home, the many people we want to give hope to, and we want to thank you for, keep on supporting the team. We want to thank you for the messages that you send us, and hopefully we can go out there and make you proud and go to the next round.